Have you ever told someone something that makes absolute sense, but they tell you not really? For example, you tell someone that we only have the male and female sex, and they tell you not really. I know you speak English, but I will tell you in this video what not really or not necessarily means when someone says it during an argument or during an online debate. When someone tells you not really, when you tell them a very good point, this is a sign that you've won the argument and you've given them a very good point. Now, when someone tells you not really, what's going on in their head is this guy or this girl has given me a very good argument, but I am still biased on my argument, on my stand, and I'm still trying to figure things out, but I don't want to admit it that I am wrong. And this is because of how the human brain works, because the human brain stores information and our personality in the same place of the brain. So that's why people find it hard to admit that they're wrong, because that would equivalently bring down their self-esteem or their self-worth as a human being, right? So people hate to admit that they're wrong straight up. Okay, that's just how the human brain works. But this is a sign of a fold, because they have folded to your arguments. And what people continue to do is they continue to just yap and waffle on different things, different illogical things that don't make sense, and they don't let you speak anymore. So they speak for hours, and when you try to interrupt them, they just say, let me speak, let me speak. I allowed you to speak, right? So that they want to just continue speaking the illogical things. So this is a sign that you have won this argument. So now what do you do next? So now whatever they continue to say from then on forth after the not really or not necessarily is what I would call deviation. So they deviate from the argument, they deviate from the theme of discussion and start to speak about different things. They start to give you analogies and examples that don't relate, that don't correlate logically. All right, so what do? You have to bring them back to the topic. The thing about arguments in life, you need to take your win. You need to bring them back to the topic and let them know that they're changing the topic. Another form of not really or not necessarily is they insult you. They begin to insult you and call you dumb and start to probably give you theories that don't make sense and call you dumb for not knowing those theories. They start to name words. These are signs, these are ways that deviate from the topic because they can't give you the right answer at the moment. They feel that you are annoying with your points, and they just want they just are deviating basically from what they're talking about, like from the topic, get what I mean? And when you look at the word not really, the word not really, when taken literally, doesn't make sense, because not really just means that what you're saying was on the path to being true, but then stopped, which does not make any sense, because you can't be on the path to being true and then stop. You are either true or you're false, or you're not yet verified. So when people tell you not really, just know that what they mean is they have folded and they are just trying to cope and say things and insult you from there on forth. And people, when they have people backing them, they would most likely try to give you a bad time, basically.